Os. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. All right, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded, here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And now to a runner stand, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Pray. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ礼儀を重んずること。一つ景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。すばらしい。Ready? よい。So today's class is an advanced class, and you'll see my uniform today is a little bit different. So today we're actually going to work out. Now, about 2 weeks ago, I talked about some of the things that I'm expecting out of my advanced students at this point. One of them is finding your own path, right? So at this level, yes, absolutely still rely on me, but I want you to explore some other paths, right? So take a look at some other senseis that are out there. Try to learn something different from them. Try to practice a little bit of what they're doing and try to incorporate it into your style to see if it fits for you, right? So I don't want you to do Justin Hawkins karate, right? So look at other senseis. There's others out there. I would suggest Sensei Rick Houghton, Andre Bertel. You can look at Sensei Naka. I would also suggest, I forget his first name, his last name is Gardner. He's from the UK. There's a couple out there, right, that you can actually, that I would recommend. Scott, his last name is escaping me, from HDKI, another great sensei that I've trained with. So there's a lot out there, and I just urge you to explore those avenues over the next couple of weeks, okay? Because the next couple of weeks, what we're going to be doing as far as training is those other key areas that I'm talking about. So today we're actually going to work weights, all right? Other days I want you to look at things like we're going to do in the next class, probably something like yoga, stretching for mobility, okay? Those type things are things that you should also be incorporating into your training, right? You shouldn't just be coming out and doing kata every day and line drills every day, right? Every time you're doing your workout, all right? You need to mix it up, all right? Muscle, surprising your muscles is a good thing, so you need to try to do something different as often as you can. Karate is a great fitness as far as cardio. So again, great workout. I don't want you to pull away from that, but again, just explore other avenues that are out there and just see what's out there. But as you do that, still come back to working out. Still get into these regular workout sessions that you should be doing on a regular basis, all right? So today, like I said, we're going to work on weights, so we're going to do a muscle workout today. What I urge you to do typically when you do muscle workouts, pick 8 to 10 exercises and do 2 to 3 sets of each one of those exercises, all right? And mix it up, okay? So don't always do the same 8 exercises or 10 exercises. Kind of break down 15 to 20 and pick from those, all right? You could put them into a hat if you wanted to, and then you just draw them out every time and say, okay, today I'm doing these. Fold them back up, put them back into a bowl or whatever. Next time you come to work out, pick out 6 or 8 or 10, open them up. This is what you're doing today, okay? So that's a great way to kind of mix it up and have it be different just about every time. What we're going to do today, or what my plan is today, is we're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to alternate between the 2. Then 2 more exercises, alternate between those 2. Then 2 more exercises, alternate between those 2. And then 1 final exercise. Now, you're thinking, well, that's only 7, okay? But Two of the exercises that we're doing are a combination of two exercises. So really 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really 8 exercises that we're doing today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. So what we're doing today is 9 exercises when you actually look at it. Okay. What I recommend is adjustable weights. Okay. If you can't do adjustable weights, I think I got these on Amazon. They adjust from 10 up to 55 pounds. I think when I purchased them, this was a year ago, they were 110 each. Okay, so make sure when you're looking, you're not expecting a pair when you order for 110. Like, wow, it's a great price, 110, and you get it and it's one weight. Okay, so make sure that you're either getting a pair or you're buying 2 pieces. Okay. Otherwise, check for these on Facebook Marketplace, things like that. People are always selling these adjustable style weights. They're really hard to get into a poor condition because all they do is sit in someone's garage or workout room and then they get picked up and put down. So unless they're outside and getting into the weather, there's some good ones out there. For low price, I would not recommend spending more than $200, especially for a used pair. But again, I got these, I think they were $200. If you try to hit, during a good time on Amazon, you can probably find these for a pretty good deal. Push-up board, again, not required. I like it because it keeps my wrist from hyperextending when I'm doing push-ups, and it gives you more range of motion. Okay, I'm a personal trainer as well, so these are some things that you can kind of take away from what we're working on today. Is having that in the back of your mind that I actually do know what I'm talking about when we go through these type of things. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start today's workout. Try to keep up with me the best you can. So again, just strength training today. And again, like I said, we're going to start off with bicep curls and go to push-ups. Bicep curls, push-ups, bicep curls, push-ups, then move on to another exercise. All right. Then we're going to move to a hammer curl, and then a shoulder press, hammer curl, shoulder press, so again, alternating. And the reason you want adjustable weights is several reasons, right? Number one, you don't want to go to Walmart and buy 225s and that's too light for you for some exercises, but it's too heavy for other exercises. So you go get another set, and then you go get another set. All right, you go down to 20s or 15s, but you also need a heavier set, so you go up to 30s. At some point, you're going to have 8 to 10 different weights, and you're going to have spent just as much as you would on one set of adjustables. All right, and I'm sure that with the adjustables, you're going to get a lot more use and a lot more options for weight. So these, again, like I said, go from 10 to 55, and they go in increments of 5 pounds. So if something's too heavy, if you're doing 30-pound dumbbell curls, you can easily drop to 25, right? So it's easy to do supersets, or it's easy to do drop sets using adjustable weights. All right. So all that stated, okay, let's go ahead and get started. We've already warmed up, so let's jump right into the weights. Bicep curls are first, okay. I'm going to go with, I'm going to start with 30 pounds. If I feel like I'm going to drop that after the first set or after the second set, easy option, right? But challenge yourself, okay? So don't just go for 20 pounds and just throw those weights around. Challenge yourself, make the muscle work, okay? So I'm going to go with 30 push-ups. You should be doing, advanced students, like I said, 15 to 20, okay? At least 10, but your goal should be 15 to 20, all right? So that's what I'm shooting for today. I'll probably do 20, at least the first, maybe 18, maybe 15, maybe 20, 20, 20, maybe 20, 18, 18. We'll see as we go, all right? But kind of plan out your workout and what your goals are, and I would also suggest writing some of this stuff down. After you do bicep curls at 30 pounds, okay, and you're consistent, write that down, okay? Next time you work out, still doing 30, great. At some point that's going to be a lightweight, so you're going to move up to 35 pounds. Write that down. Okay, so you can kind of track your progression. If you're always doing 10 to 12 push-ups, eventually you get to 15, write that down. Okay, eventually you're going to see progression, and it really does help your mindset whenever you're seeing these progressions happen. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get started with these bicep curls. All right, I'm going to go up to 30. I would say, again, we're doing strength training, so 8 to 12 reps, okay, is what you're looking for. If you're trying to, and that's again strength, okay? If you're trying to tone up, then I would go for lower weight and higher reps, okay? All right, so again, I'm gonna go for strength today, strength training. So I'm gonna go for heavier weight, lower reps. So I'm shooting for 8 to 10, so I'm just gonna go alternating, okay? Do what you feel you need to based on what I just stated, all right? Let's work out. So I did 20, 10 on each side, go right into your push-ups, then take your break, okay? I'm gonna move my bars. And go wide. All right, pick your number, shoot for it and go. All right, once you're done with your push-ups, take a breather, okay? Doesn't have to be long. I don't want you to go for like 1 to 2 minutes between sets, but take 30 seconds to a minute, all right? Catch your breath, let your muscles relax. They should be tight, right? You should start feeling it, then go back into your exercise, all right? First set's an easy set. We're also gonna do some exercises that don't require weights, okay? So again, think about options you have. Kettlebells, that's a great option. Make sure you have a bench so you can do things like bench presses, okay? Incline, decline. I'm gonna use the bench today to do tricep dips, all right? So good options. Okay. I'm actually gonna turn on my stopwatch. Just easier for me to keep track. So give me 1 second when I turn that. So pick up your weights. Let's get into the second set. My system here should shut down. You should be able to hear me a little bit better. All right, ready? Let's go. All right, good. We're gonna move right into our push-ups. Again, you need a second to catch your breath, catch it, all right? Don't overexert yourself. Don't get so tired that you can't breathe. You have to breathe to exercise, all right? Okay, push-ups. Still shooting for 18 to 20, okay? Got 20 on my first set, let's keep up. Let's hope for 20 again. All right, so I'm checking my clock. Gonna try to give it 30 seconds before we move into the next set, okay? All right, about 20 more seconds, getting into this last set of bicep curls and push-ups, okay? All right, right there is 30 seconds, all right? If you need more time, pause the video or just catch up with me slowly here, okay? Let's get right back into our bicep curls. I'm not lowering the weights, so I'm gonna keep the weights where they are. Same thing with push-ups. I'm feeling pretty good. Sticking with 20, so I'm gonna stick with 20. Same, jump to your weights now. Again, control the weight up, control the weight down. Don't throw the weight, all right? Don't want to see this hip thrust and swing, all right? You're using too heavy of a weight. If you can't stand still and pull that weight up, you're using too heavy of a weight, all right? Let's go. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. Ready? All right. Dropping my weights back. Gonna catch my breath. Move into our push-ups. Okay. Preparing for your next exercise. Like I said, we're doing hammer curls and then the shoulder press. I'm gonna drop to 25 pounds. Okay, for that hammer curl and shoulder press. The beauty of adjustable weights, okay? Okay, that's it. Let's get back on our push-ups, all right? I'm still shooting for 18 to 20. If you can stick with your number, stick with your number, all right? Ready? All right, done with your board. If you have a board, I'm going to just set it here because I'm going to use the bench for my tricep dips. That said, I'm going to go ahead and bring the bench out. Since I know I'm going to use the bench, I'll go ahead and just bring it out. Again, benches are cheap. I think I got this bench on Amazon for less than 100. So I suggest, again, just finding a good, this is adjustable. So you can do inclines, you can adjust it back down for declines, flat, right? You have holders down there for your ankles to keep you in place for whatever other exercise you might want to do, sit-ups, things like that. So benches are not expensive, all right? Basement Marketplace is another alternative. Okay? All right. So about 10 more seconds here. We're gonna get into our hammer curl shoulder press. Okay? So I'm gonna drop my weight down to 25. Hammer curl shoulder press. Okay? Hammers are different. Hammer you can do two different ways. You can have your hands down to your sides, or you can rest your weight on your thighs. Both are perfectly acceptable. You can do either one as long as you're not kicking that weight up, right? Don't kick that weight up. Use your muscle to pull the weight, all right? All right, let's go. All right, so I did 18 there, 9 on each side. That's acceptable to me. Now you're gonna do your shoulder press. Shoulder press, a couple different options. Either you're gonna have both weights down to your side, come up and press, okay? You can do both up and press, or you can leave it here and press, okay? All three perfectly acceptable for a shoulder press. You decide what works best for you. Some people like to do it seated. So if you want to sit down on your bench, do a seated shoulder press, okay? All perfectly good ways to get your shoulder press in, all right? And again, it doesn't require a lot of fancy equipment to get in a variety of exercises, okay? All right, let's get in our shoulder press. So on that one, I did 8 on each side, that's 16 total. Again, we're looking for strength, 8 to 12 reps max, all right? Don't go high. If you want to build, not build, but tone everything out, right? Higher reps, lower weights. So at least lower this weight by 5 pounds at least, and go for 12 to 15 reps, okay? Even more if you can. Okay, again, it's about toning the muscle. That's different than building the muscle with heavy strength, heavy weight, low rep. Okay? All right, let's get ready for our hammer curls. Ready? All right, again, for this one, I'm aiming for 9 on each side. That's 18 total. Pick your number, keep it in your head, and go for it. Ready? Let's go. Again, weights down, catch your breath for a second, prep for your next exercise. All right, so again, I'm going shoulder press. You should be too, right? Unless you're coming back to this video to just have a talk, right? If you're doing other exercises, you can do them with me while I talk to you, as far as timing, right, is concerned. But otherwise, this is just to give you an idea of what your workout routine should attempt to look like. If you're switching out the exercises, that's fine. That's what I'm hoping you'll do, okay? Muscle confusion, muscle surprise. All right, don't do the same routine every day or every other day. Change it up. All right, let's hit these shoulder presses. Ready? Good. Your forearms should be tired, should be tight, okay? Your biceps should be tired, they should be tight, right? We just went through bicep curls and hammer curls. That's still gonna work the same muscle, okay? Triceps will start getting worked here a little bit with the tricep curl or with the hammer curl, but with these shoulders, when you start here and come up, you're gonna start working that forearm, okay? Here's your break time. This is a good time to grab water if you need it, a good time to grab your towel if you need that, okay? Just something to think about as you're going through your workout routine. There are built-in breaks. Take that break to do something specific. Whether you're catching your breath by breathing, you're grabbing water to keep hydrated, or toweling off to keep your equipment clean. Make a decision, work through it, okay? All right. Last set, right? Hammer curl, shoulder press, and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. And our next exercise will really be 3 exercises. So we're going to do a Romanian deadlift to wide row, and then we're going to do triceps. So tricep dips. All right. So make sure you have something to do tricep dips on. You can use the edge of a chair, you can use a bench, you can use 2 kettlebells side by side. Right? You have a lot of options to get through tricep dips. So be creative if you have to. All right, let's go through this last set. Hammer curls, shoulder press. Ready? Good. All right. I changed it up there. Again, something that you can do on your own as well. Muscle confusion, change it up. Instead of going alternating, did alternating together. Alt, together. All right. Again, muscle confusion, just trying to switch it up, change it up. Don't keep it the same. Keep those muscles surprised. All right. That was the last set of hammer curls, so good. Now we're going to get into our shoulder press, okay? And then I think I'm going to keep the weight the same for Romanian deadlift and the wide grip row, right? I might go up to 30 pounds. Might go up to 30 pounds and see how well, and then on the next set I might drop. Again, great option when you have dial-in weights, okay? All right, let's do this shoulder press. Ready? Put them down. Take your break. Relax, walk around. I'm gonna keep an eye on the clock so we get about 30 to 40 seconds of rest here. I'm gonna dial up my weight to 30. And prepare, okay? Romanian deadlift. Feet shoulder width apart. Weights right here in your hands. You're gonna start low, just bring it to here, and then the wide row, come up and out. Bring it down, bend down, repeat. All right? That's a Romanian deadlift to wide row. That's 2 exercises, okay? Both for your back. The Romanian deadlift will work your lower back, okay? The wide row will work your shoulders and your upper back, okay? Great back exercise rolled into one, right? So 2 exercises rolled into one. All right, that's about 50 seconds actually. So let's go ahead and pick up these. Romanian deadlift to wide, and then we're gonna do tricep dips on the bench. That's our in between, okay? Ready? Let's go. There was my 8. Felt heavy for the wide, so I'm going to drop to 25 pounds. Okay. Those are ready for my next. Right now, tricep dips. Okay. For this one, I'm going to shoot for 12 reps. Okay. I feel like it's low based on the exercise, but like I said, I'm trying to build muscle, so 8 to 12 reps. I'm going to max it at 12. Okay, ready? Let's go. All right, let me talk to you about these. The further back your arms are, like they are with this for me, you're really working your shoulders more than your triceps. If you get into kettlebells and you're able to put them more at your sides, so that your butt goes between your hands, then you're working your triceps more. So just keep that in mind as well when you're doing this workout, or when you're doing tricep dips specifically. The further your hands go back, the more you start working your shoulders. The more, so like this, you're working your shoulders. The more they come to here, all right, that's when you really start working your triceps. A decision should be made, all right? Do you like the chair or the bench? Because then you're kind of really working your shoulder a little bit more than your tricep. Or do you want to pull in some kettlebells or some parallel bars where you can actually get the dip in, okay? All right, 25 pounds is what I'm back to. RDL with the wide row. Ready? Drop my weight, but I threw in an extra rep. Okay, so that's kind of the trade-off that you want to consider as well. If you drop, so I went from 30 pounds at 8 reps to 25 pounds, I did 9 reps. So kind of make that trade-off as well. Okay, if you're going to lower your reps or lower your weight, increase your rep. Okay, all right. For the heck of it, I'm going to pull these kettlebells out and do tricep dips that way, so you can see the difference. Right, I'll just put this bench back. this way because those are in the way. All right, tricep dips. Okay. So you see my hands are like right at my hips. This is going to work your triceps more. All right, I can do tricep dips all day. It's not a tough exercise for me, but again, sticking with that 8 to 12 rep range, that's what I want to stick with for this workout. If I weren't with you, I would probably knock that or hit that up to 20 to 25, okay? Just because it's easier for me and it doesn't get tough until I get to that stage, until I get to that rep count. That's when it starts getting sore for me, and that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for that soreness, okay? All right, back to these, already out of wide, and then I'm gonna max out tricep dips, okay? So I'm just gonna go until I can't go, be done with that, and we'll move on to our last exercise of the day, which is lateral raise, front raise. Again, 2 exercises in 1, all right? So get ready here, RDLs and wide, ready? All right, let's go. So I did 10 reps on that one. Going to go ahead and drop my weight for lateral and front to 10 pounds. Okay, I would prefer 12. That's not an option. I know 15's tough. For one of the two, 15's tough for me here, but not here. But we're combining the exercise. So we're going to go out here and then up here. So you have to take that into consideration that you're doing both. 12 would be ideal for me. It would be tougher here, but good here. Okay, 15, tough here, can't really do it, good here. Okay, 10, easy, easy. Okay, but we're gonna work on the high rep range. Okay, so we're gonna go up to that 12 rep range, all right? Okay, so maxing out my tricep dips here. You make a decision on what you wanna do, okay? Ready? All right, let's go. All right, 25 is good for me. That works. All right, I'm gonna put these away. Last exercise, we're done for the day, okay? All right, so make a decision on your weight, how much weight you want to use here. All right, so if you have 10s, if you have 15s, try the first set with 15. See how it goes doing both exercises, okay? Might be tougher here for you. All right, I can assume that it's gonna be tougher here for you to get to 15, a little bit easier here, all right? Probably gonna wanna drop if you can get 12 pounds, if you can get 10 pounds, okay? I'm working my way up, like I said, keep track, write it down. Doing 10s, I'd like to have 12s, not an option, so we move up eventually, okay? So right now today, I'm just using the 10s, okay? the count. Still 8 to 12 reps. This is 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay? Looking for 8 to 12 reps. All right, I'm using 10 pounds, so I'm going to shoot for 10 to 12 as far as the rep count. All right? Grab your weights. All right, let's go. All right, I'm good there. That's 10, okay? So again, work to the best of your ability. I wouldn't go to failure until you get on your last set, okay? Don't go to failure here on the first set. Close to it on the second set, so if you got 10 on the first set, maybe shoot for 11. Your goal is 10, maybe shoot for 11. Last set, that's it, right? You're done for the day. Do the best you can to get to 12. All right, just remember when you're doing it, you're done for the day. It's your last set. Put that in your mind, you push through, okay? All right. Ready? Here we go, set 2. I only got to 9, okay? Only 9. Again, do your best here. We've only got 1 set left. We've been working for a while. I'm at 38 minutes here already. So, long class. Your routine should go at least this long, okay? Without me standing here talking, you should be going 40 to 50 to an hour long, okay? That's including the little breaks in between, but I'm talking, right? Okay? And you're standing there listening, and you're not picking up weights. So, minus me talking, you should still be going 40, 50 an hour for your strength training, okay? All right, I'm gonna move these. No, I'm not. I'll do that after. Let's just get ready for this last set, okay? Catch your breath. Remember last set, all right? Do your best. I'm gonna do mine. Ready? All right, let's go. All right, that's all I got. All right, do your best to get finished up there. All right, good job. Okay,
This is Fitness Today, all right? We pulled away from karate and got into our fitness realm, so we're not meditating at the end of this class today. If it's something that you feel helps, absolutely. Get down, take a minute, focus on your breathing, meditate and clear your mind, okay? I'm not saying not to do that, but since we're not in a gi dojo setting, I'm not gonna get into Seiza today, but if it helps, if it gets you through your workout, if it helps you close out your routine, do it, okay? Stick with it. Okay, next week, not karate, okay? Next week, focusing on other things. But take the time in between now and next Friday to explore other senseis, okay? Look at some of these other people out there, these other teachers that can teach you some really good things, okay? After that, we'll see you next Friday, and we'll work on something that's not karate, but something that you should focus your karate and your experience overall on for your own health and fitness, okay? Yoi, Subarachi, and Ray. Yoi. Os. Thank you, students, for joining me. We'll see you next Friday.